Hi TerenoX, and 16.2 is a new patch coming up to the live servers in this Wednesday, but it's currently on a test server for all the players to check out, so here we are checking it out. So we have a new season pass, and there's a 5th anniversary, so there's gonna be a lot of events coming with that. Unfortunately, I think they're hidden as of now on the test server. We have a new map rotation going on, also, that's pretty nice, and we have a new tactical gear. Drone got changed a bit, we're gonna cover that in a second, and there's a lot of changes that came into the training grounds. There's also a mention of performance improvement in patch notes, but unfortunately I cannot check it out and actually do a proper comparison because there's a different map rotation on the test server and there's mostly bots playing on the test server. There are not many players, so we'll just have to wait till the live server hits to see that difference. And as you can see, I already readied up for training grounds because unfortunately it takes a while to get into the training. So I will see you guys when the training commences. So after a little bit of a wait, we finally got into the game, and first thing actually we can see is that there are actually some other cars in the test server. There is no scooter anymore, there is just a cross and some map specific cars. If you're wondering, if you go to the racetrack, there are still no cars over there, so there's just only those few in the starting area. Another thing that they actually added is the car shooting range, which is quite impressive in my opinion. You will have to spawn your weapons by clicking a dot or a right arrow, whatever you prefer to call it, and just choosing your weapon and attachments, whatever you floats your boat. So the first thing that actually stands out is the damage indicators that pop out of the cars when you hit them. As you can see, if you shoot a car with a head level, also you get a red hit marker, which would mean that you would headshot someone in that specific car. It's a great way to practice and great way to learn how much you should lead with a specific weapon when you're trying to kill those people trying to drive by you. Small thing to note though, if you're trying to shoot someone on a bike, in this simulation, unfortunately, the cardboard doesn't extend above the well, where the player would be sitting, so you only can shoot the bike itself. You cannot actually shoot the player on top of the bike, but it's still a good practice when it comes to leading, and then you would just need to aim a bit higher in a normal game when you're trying to hit someone off the bike. Additionally, a good thing to note here is that if you go to those cardboard shooting ranges, those flipping cardboards will also have the damage indicator, so you will know way easier if you hit a headshot or if you missed. But as you can see, because of the ping that I'm currently having on the test server, it's kinda not always accurate. Like, they will flip, but there is no damage indication. Our next stop is the practice range. You go to this helipad and just click on it F to enter, but unfortunately, as you can see, I need to wait quite a bit because the game hasn't started yet and you cannot enter that shooting range before the game starts. Okay, so after a bit of a wait, we can finally click F to enter the practice range. And when we do so, we're gonna be greeted with 3 choices: aim training, sound training, and exit if you would like to exit. We're gonna go from left to right, so first thing we're actually gonna engage in is aim training. After engaging in aim training, we're gonna be greeted with a window to choose our loadout. Unfortunately, in a test server, we cannot spawn an LMG for this test, or at all actually. So I do recommend getting an AR with a quick draw, actually not extended quick draw or extended, because we're gonna be reloading quite a bit. When you have your loadout ready for training, just hit the button and wait 5 seconds for cardboards to spawn. The 1-minute timer will start and you will get the damage indication when you shoot them. Even though the cardboards appear to have a level 2 helmet on their display, they die as if they would have no armor at all, because they only have 100 HP. After the 1-minute timer, you will get some statistics about your accuracy rates, headshots, and overall kills. Also, you will be given a choice to exit or go back to the training mode to start once again, or go to the sound training instead. So now, commencing to the sound lab, we are given a deagle with a red dot on it and also infinite ammo. Mechanics works the same. We're gonna click the button and wait 5 seconds for the training to start. When it does commence, we're gonna have enemies spawn all around us and one of them is gonna give a sound cue. The goal here is to find which of them is giving a sound cue and basically just shoot them. At the top of your screen, you'll be given information of what weapon is being shot, and the distances actually are quite random, so it will allow you to understand from which direction and what weapon can be shot, and in-game have a better understanding of what's going on. If you do shoot the correct target, you get a ding. If you shoot the wrong target, you get a different sound cue, and also you don't get any points from shooting the wrong target. Again, it's a 1-minute test, after which you will get some statistics and a choice to either leave or do another test. So now let's talk about the new tactical gear and the changes to a drone pretty quickly also. Basically, the changes to a drone mean that whenever you have a drone and it's your teammates or yours, it's gonna glow green. If it's no one's, it's gonna not glow at all, and if it's enemies, it's gonna glow red. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a footage of the glowing red because there's just not enough players on test server, and whoever is playing, they're checking out the new gear, which is way more broken. And we're gonna go just right into that. So first off, the new gear, we have a spotter scope. Spotter scope is basically wall hacks and nothing else for you and your teammates. The way you use it is you ADS on someone for a second and they get marked for 7 seconds for you and your teammates, and it's an active marker that will follow them for a wall, and also you will see if he's crouched because it's just right above their head, so you can even pre-fire and know if someone is prone, crouched, or he's running around standing. And of course your teammates also have that information. If you click left click while ADS with spotter scope, you will just place a hard marker for your teammates. This thing is definitely broken and needs to be changed. The only limitation they put on this is that you will be able to spot someone and mark them within a 1 kilometer, but I feel like it's kind of ridiculous. Most of the kills happen under that range. There are very few that happen over that range. If there are even any, I'm not even sure. Like my longest, for example, is 853 meters, and it was itself ridiculous. So this limitation is basically no limitation at all because it has a fixed 4x on it, so you won't be able even to really see a person that far away. I really hope it changes, as well as the tactical backpack, which you're gonna talk about right now also, which is way more broken than even this. So now coming on to the tactical backpack, the most OP thing in this patch. It basically allows you to have 4 more slots, not only for gear like backpacks, helmets, or vests, not only for like grenades or any other equipment under 60 capacity, because that's the limit on the 1 bar, but it also allows you to carry different tactical gear, which means it doesn't allow you to carry the same tactical backpack in it, but it allows you to carry fully loaded weapons and fully attached weapons, also a drone tablet, also the spotter scope we previously mentioned. You can probably carry a mortar in it. There's basically, you can carry anything in that backpack. Sorry, tactical bag, not a backpack. And you may be thinking, okay, there's probably some limitation, like there's always a limitation when it comes to those tactical gear, like you trading off your weapon slot. So what is the limitation? What is the counterpart of choosing to pick this up? Where the trade-off here is that you need to go for a split second to your inventory and just drag the weapon over. The same way that most people just drag their scopes over when they're in a fight, because it just takes a second and it's just more beneficial to them. But this time, instead of switching a scope, you'll be switching a whole weapon. This allows you to do incredible things in this game, and it's completely broken, so I hope they won't add it. Because basically, let's say you can run an AR, you can run a DMR, you can run a shotgun, a Kar98, and a spotter scope at the same time. It's 5 slots, it allows you to do that. You can even go with like a shotgun, you can go freaking something more mid-range like a DMR, Kar98, and then you can go even to tactical gears, because you don't even need those versatility of an AR on different ranges, because you already have things that are best at their specific ranges. There's basically no difference in speed while switching weapons with this, as opposite of switching weapons with just clicking a different button, because you need to just click to your tab, and maybe it's like half a second difference, but it's not that impactful. As you can see on the clips, even under I'm showing you, you can rush someone and just switch your weapons while reloading, because it's faster to switch weapon than it is to reload. So this thing is completely broken and needs to be changed. So things from the test server are coming up on 16th on the Wednesday. Hopefully there will be some changes to the tactical backpack and the spotter scope. The rest I think is pretty fine. But with that out of the way, let's talk a bit more about the season pass. So season pass will cost you 990 G coin. If you're buying just the season pass, you will also get a barrel, or for 3270 G coin you can get the same thing, but additionally 30 levels of the season pass from the get-go. In my opinion, the second option is way too expensive, like 30 levels for this amount of money, definitely not worth it. Season pass has 70 levels, so it's like buying half of the season pass already, which is a very questionable thing to do, because you definitely, if you grind a lot, you will be able to get it, but maybe if you do not have that much time to play, this is a viable option for you. So I'm just gonna go through a speed up footage for all the skins in the season pass, but unfortunately there's no miniatures. I'm not sure if it's a cause of me having this game on a hard drive or if it's just a test server thing, but the miniatures just didn't want to load. So I'm gonna switch to a female character also, because most of those skins are for the female character, so here we go. And I hope you enjoyed the view, and that's gonna be the end of the video also after that, so thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and yeah, see ya!